The other parts of a plant after fertilization are, one is ovary. After fertilization, ovary will be called as fruit. Ovary will be called as fruit. And the ovarian wall is called as pericarp. Now the characteristics of different types of fruits. Some fruits are fleshy as in guava, orange, mango, whereas some fruits are dry as in groundnut, mustard. In different types of fruits, thalamus can also help in fruit formation. For example, in case of apple, strawberry and cashew, thalamus is the part of the flower which is found below the sepal area. This part is called as thalamus. Actually, true fruits means the ovary has to develop into fruits, whereas in plants like apple, strawberry and cashew, it is a thalamus area which becomes a fruit. Thalamus grows over the pistil area. In case of apple, you can see like this. Thalamus grows over the pistil area, and here you can see the ovules. So it is actually the thalamus which is juicy and fleshy in case of apple, strawberry and cashew. Such fruits are called false fruits. True fruits means ovary will develop into fruits. There are some fruits called parthenocarpic fruits. Parthenocarpic fruits, for example in banana, fruits are formed without fertilization. Now what are the advantages of seeds? Seeds are advantages to the plants. One is that seed, in order to form, they don't require water. So they are independent of water, except in some few plants. Mostly the fertilization and pollination takes place through insects and wind. So seed formation can be dependent upon. Second thing is, seeds are easy to disperse and they can colonize new areas. Like even birds can eat up the seeds and they can go and throw it anywhere. So seeds are easy to disperse, and so they can spread the plants into different places. Next is that, what about the young seedlings? The young seedlings will be helped by the cotyledons. So there will be two cotyledons and then the embryonal axis. So until the plant becomes capable of doing photosynthesis, the cotyledons can help the seedlings to nourish. Similarly, even endosperm present within the embryo sac, the endosperm present within the embryo sac will also help the embryo to nourish during the earlier stages. So both endosperm as well as the cotyledons can help in the nourishment of the young plants before they are capable of doing photosynthesis. That is why seeds are beneficial to the plants. And one more thing is that seeds can help in creating variety of genes. Why? Because they are the products of sexual reproduction. Now what if seed feels that the favorable conditions are not present to germinate? Then they can remain inactive for some time. That inactive period of seed is called seed dormancy. They can return back to normalcy when the favorable conditions return back. The next is about viability in seeds. In seeds, viability means how long they can remain alive. Some seeds can remain alive for hundreds of years. For example, Lupinus arcticus seeds is found to be remaining viable for around 10,000 years of dormancy. So even after 10,000 years of dormancy also they were able to germinate and they were able to flower. Similarly, they even discovered the seeds of a date palm around 2000 years old, and when they planted they found it germinated. Next is a property called apomixis. Apomixis means seeds produced without fertilization. They are called as apomictic seeds. The phenomenon is called apomixis and it is found in family called Asteraceae, where sunflower, marigold comes. and grasses. How is apomictic seeds produced? Apomictic seeds are produced. One method is that the egg, usually egg cells should be haploid, but in apomictic cells the egg cell is diploid, and this diploid egg cell will modify without fertilization and they will form the embryo directly. So, egg cell is diploid and so develop into embryo without the fertilization with male gamete. That is one way how apomictic seeds are produced. The second method is the nucellar cells present within the ovule, they will protrude into the embryo sac, and since the nucellar cells are already diploid, each of the nucellar cells will become embryo. Sometimes it happens that more than one nucellar cells may enter. Then there will be many embryo within the seeds. Such situation can be observed in oranges. And apomictic seeds are seen in genus of citrus, mango and Asteraceae and grasses. So, polyembryony can be specifically seen in citrus and mango. Because of the advantage of apomictic seeds, it is somewhat like asexual reproduction. That is why hybrid seeds are being converted to apomictic seeds. What are the problems of hybrid seeds? Producing hybrid seeds is very costly. That is the first thing. Second thing is it has to be produced every year. Third is that when hybrid seeds are sown, the plants may not show hybrid characters due to separation or segregation of characters. So, what characters we look for in a hybrid, they may not appear in the progeny because of the segregation of characters. And since the production of hybrid seeds is costly, it is expensive for farmers. So, these are the disadvantages of a hybrid seeds. Now, if we are trying to make these hybrid seeds into apomictic seeds, then only one time hybrid seeds have to be made. Then we can see there is no segregation of characters, they need not be produced every year, no need to produce them every year, and so they will be less costly for the farmers.